Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
Well, welcome to the Gridiron, baby. If you give this video a thumbs up or maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live or if I put a video out, you'll be notified. And it's free of charge. What do you got to lose? It's totally free of charge. But if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel, the description box below, please, the very top link takes you to my membership page. We got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks. So once again, if you want to help support my channel out, it would mean so much to me. And I thank you in advance. Thank you. Then finally, there's a link right underneath it takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,700 members in the group. It is doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing, and if I got internet access, I ain't putting stuff in this group down there 365. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. All right. Well, it keeps on going, right? Well, yesterday, there was OTA number 1, which really was not much more than like a glorified golf outing. I think they went in, they had like whatever it was, 45 minutes. I don't know what they did, like much of nothing. There was a golf outing that they had afterwards. And so it was, wasn't much going on for the OTA number 1. But OTA number 2 happened today. Of course, there's so many restrictions going on. And, obviously the length of time that they can be out there. Of course, there ain't no contact. There's no pads. There's helmets. There's shorts. But, there's not, there's no jamming at the line. There's no pass rush. Oh, the pass rush looked great. The offensive line, the run game was incredible. No, there's none of that. Yeah, basically, what Dabes was calling it was pretty much like a passing camp, right? Which is pretty much, it's not much you can do. He spoke with the media afterwards. So, there's some things you picked up on and all that. So I'm going to go over that in just a minute here. But once again, it's just OTAs. There's not a lot going on. It's great. It's great. The ball is rolling, right? Right. The guys are out there with the helmets on and everything like that. All the quarterbacks obviously got into some action and everything like that. Being in the Facebook groups, I guess Shedeur Sanders is never going to be the story that never quits, never die. Somebody posted he was, once again, OTAs. I don't know. Somebody, one of the giant groups, posted Shedeur Sanders was apparently like 7 out of 9 for 3 touchdowns. So I guess he's a Hall of Famer. I guess I don't know. Anyway, okay. So what happened in some of the OTAs? Jaxson Dart did take some first team reps. Malik wasn't in there. Neal is a guard. Cool. And Jameis Winston is, Jameson. Apparently, one thing I also saw too, which I think one of the Facebook groups might have been Jameson's first pass in OTAs. Hard to believe. Was intercepted. I love Jameson. As I've said it, I wish I had a penny for every time. He'll throw you in a game, but also he'll throw you out of a game. But so if his first pass was intercepted, I wouldn't doubt it one bit. Daboll said that the Giants have a detailed plan for how they will divide up practice reps among their 4 quarterbacks. I mean, really, if Tommy Chicken Cutlet Parmesan gets on the practice squad, so I'd have a hard time believing somebody won't pick him up, just because what he did do. I mean, the Giants, have it's not. It is cool. I don't want to say quarterback friendly, but it can be, very good, but it's not easy. But what Tommy, did a couple of years ago, right? The win against the Packers. He won 3 games. He's proven, he can win with a crappy team. Okay, so with their quarterbacks, I mean, whoever winds up getting put on that practice squad. I mean, obviously Dart's not going on the practice squad. That's not happening. Russ Wilson's not going on the practice squad. It kind of makes you think, I guess Jameson would probably be on the team. But then, I mean, I said, if we wind up putting Tommy Chicken Cutlet Parmesan on the practice squad, I don't know how long he's going to last there, because he quite possibly, for some quarterback needy team, he may not last very long on the practice squad. Let's see. So, Connie Hughes of SNY did the math on what the plan looked like during Wednesday's OTA, the first one media had access to. So that math challenged media members like myself. So Connie Hughes did the math. So the final team quarterback rep breakdown it was 7 on 7s and 11 on 11s, right? So Russell Wilson had 15 reps, all with the starters. Jameis Winston had 15 reps, all with the backups. Jaxson Dart had 14 reps, 3 with the starters. Tommy Chicken Cutlet Parmesan had 4 reps, all with the reserve team. So that also kind of, as you believe in, with the reserve team, he's looking at the practice squad. Giants had promised that Dart, whom they traded up to get, would get sprinkled in on occasion with the starters to see how he reacted. They did not waste time implementing that plan. Cool. Dart's 3 reps with the starters came in a goal line situation. They included a touchdown pass, a run for a score, and an interception by Micah McFadden. Now, the Micah McFadden one, I think, might have been the last rep of the. I thought he picked the pass off at the end, the last rep. So, as he had done during rookie minicamp, Daboll spent as much time with Dart as he could. Over close to Jaxson Dart during this session. So there's Ed Valentine. He has I guess maybe his video, not his video, maybe his camera or whatever, taking a video. It says, don't know if you can see clearly, but Brian Daboll hovered close to Dart during this session. So he's spending time with Dart. Right. Let's see. Oh, they're also talking about probably joint practices. Hopefully we can get another joint practice in there. Well, the thing is that I guess we're not going to be doing the Lions because we're not practicing against them. So Giants face the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots this preseason. As of now, no joint training camp practices are scheduled. That, though, doesn't mean that there won't be any. I mean, the way it usually winds up working is maybe have the Lions come here, right? Or we go out there, whatever, and we have some joint practices, and then you have the preseason game against them. So, but look for something to pop up, that's for sure. Let's see. The Bills already have joint practice scheduled with the Lions. With those in place, debatable whether Buffalo would want to hold sessions with the Giants. The Giants face the Patriots during the regular season, so joint practices with New England seems unlikely. that would leave the Jets as a possibility. That would be cool. I mean, because we had joint practices. Let's not forget with the last year with the Jets. So Evan Neal was a guard, right? Yes, the fourth-year offensive lineman was a guard on Wednesday. Neal, though, did little. He took a few reps at left guard with the second unit. Neal did not appear to get any reps during the 7-7 or 11-11 periods. But, I mean, we got a lot of guards. Yeah, a lot of guards. I mean, between Aaron Stanley, Kubis, GVR, Neal. Oh, even maybe, you can even possibly think about Joshua Zudo, right? If they could just keep him maybe a guard. Let's go Giants. You got it, brother. You got it, Joey. So we got a lot of guards. I mean, right. So we go. Okay, they brought it here. James Hudson was the left guard. Left tackle Andrew Thomas and left guard John Runyon Jr. So that's not for we pretty much got John Runyon Jr. pretty much figure left guard, right? Right guard, we got a lot of guys, a lot of competition there. So you got John Runyon Jr. So both those guys were injured. Hudson, a left tackle, Aaron Stinney, left guard, Michael Schmitz at center, Van Roten, a right guard, and Jermaine Illuminor was at right tackle. Van Roten's 35. He's been in the league since 2012. Whew. Then, of course, there's been the legends coming to speak to the Giants. Now, there was one of the videos out there, obviously, when LT came and visited, right? Howard Cross, a member of the 1990 Giants winning Super Bowl team, closed practice on Wednesday by speaking to players. Eli Manning, Michael Strahan, Justin Tuck, and LT have all spoken with the team this spring. It's something I thought about at the end of the season, getting ready for the upcoming season, Daboll said. I think it's good for these players that are playing this organization here from guys that have done it at a high level, not just from the New York Giants, but the National Football League. I mean, you got Eli won 2 Super Bowls. Howard Cross won the 1 Super Bowl. LT spoke to him. He's got the 2 Super Bowls. Michael Strahan talked to him. He's got the 1 Super Bowl. Justin Tuck talked to him. He's got 2 Super Bowls. So everybody they have come and talk in there, right, is, I hate has won a Super Bowl. Now, does that mean that he won't have Tiki Barber speaking to him? Who knows? But everybody who has spoken to the Giant players so far has won at least 1 Super Bowl with the Giants. Here we go. The Jameis Winston experience. This could not have been scripted more perfectly. Jameis Winston, the boom or bust backup quarterback who joined the Giants this offseason, threw an interception on his first pass Wednesday. It was his first pass. Oh, my God. In a goal line drill, Winston, who had 154 career touchdown passes and 111 career interceptions, threw a pass into a crowd, and safety Dane Belton came out of the pack with it. One thing I love about Belton, seems that the guy does not seem to get a whole lot of playing time, but when the guy's on the field, things happen. He's either getting a fumble or getting an interception. As he'd done during rookie minicamp, offensive coordinator Mike Kafka was again on the walkie-talkie on Wednesday calling in plays. So Kafka is the offensive play call from 2022 and 2023. We got here. Get some takeaways here. All right. Giants spent the day working in the red zone around the 10-yard line. Obviously, with the OTAs, as what we saw wind up freaking happening, like with Andrew Thomas, right, and all and everything. Against the Cowboys, one of the things you don't want, especially these OTAs, is guys sprinting, doing fly patterns, running all over the field, So they're taking it easy. Everything is in close, right? Russell Wilson kicked off the scoring with a touchdown pass to Eric Wright. Wilson showed off his touch on another touchdown later in practice to wide receiver Darius Slayton, now wearing number 18 on the left. He was on the left side of the end zone. Slayton in turn caught another touchdown pass on the next series, this time from Jameis Winston in the back of the end zone. The defense wanted a review to check if the veteran wide receiver got both feet in bounds first. Winston threw 4 touchdowns from close range on the day. He found Jalen Hyatt on a nice play. We're going to be talking about Jalen Hyatt in a little bit here. He also threw one to wide receiver Montrell Washington, who spent the past 2 seasons with Kansas City after being drafted by Denver in 2022. Then threaded the needle on another one to tight end Greg Dulcich. Rookie quarterback Jaxson Dart, whom the Giants traded up, counted for 4 touchdowns, 3 passing, and 1 rushing. Fittingly, the first one was to undrafted wide receiver Juice Wells Jr., who is his college teammate. Dart also connected with Hyatt in the back of the end zone, and then running back Turbo Miller, who lived up to his Turbo nickname to get the edge. Miller did the same thing in the prior series, that time taking a pitch to the house. The dude's got some juice. It would really, I'm not sure if he could, if he's like any good at returning kicks or anything like that. Because I mean, Turbo seems to really suit him very well. Very, very well. I mean, if you can get that dude in some open space. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. Since he recovered a fumble on the opening kickoff, his NFL debut, opening kickoff, Dane Belton recovered a fumble. Safety Dane Belton has shown a nose for the football. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, we're not looking at Ronnie Lott or Troy Polamalu or Ed Reed or nothing like, you know what I mean? As far as like, being a Hall of Fame, whatever. But I'll tell you what, the dude frickin' finds the football, or the football finds him, however you want to look at it. He got off to another fast start this spring, snatching an interception at the goal line in the middle of the field. I guess that was the one Jameis Winston threw to him. A linebacker, Mike McFadden, capped the day with an interception of his own. See other notable plays. Tyler Nubin and cornerback Art Green nearly had interceptions. While no defensive player is happy about missing out on a takeaway, Nubin was particularly mad at himself for not securing it. Belton snipped out a quarterback run for what would have been a tackle for loss. Linebacker Chris Board, who is a special teams demon, who came over from Baltimore this offseason, chased down a short pass to the sideline. Darius Muasau broke up a pass to begin his second campaign. The 6th-round draft choice gained valuable experience last year from playing 15 games and making 7 starts. Outside linebacker Brian Burns, the only defensive player to start all 17 games for the Giants last year, shot into the backfield for what would have been a chase-down sack. The veteran edge rusher is up to 54.5 career sacks in 6 seasons. So the remaining, they got May 30th, then June 2nd and 3rd, June 5th, June 9th and 10th, June 12th, 13th, and June 17th through 19th will be minicamp. So we still got some stuff to go. And then you figure, I guess June 19th is the last day, right? But then that's basically is when then you have like that 5-week hiatus, right? You got June 19th. After that's over with, everybody disappears for like 4 or 5 weeks. You come back like, I guess, I don't know what day it is. They're coming back. It's like July 20, 21st or 22nd, somewhere around there. And that's when training camp starts. And that's when, whatever it is, like a week so later, you got the Hall of Fame game, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony and all that. And then the preseason, and then off and running. Holy crap. Whew, man. That's what I love about the football. It's always like something going on to keep you interested, right? I mean, if you love football, you're always interested, right? But I mean, it always seems like there's something going on. There's 5 weeks there from like the middle of June to like the middle of July, where like everybody's off. But once they come back, it's just off and running. Love it, absolutely love it. Bye.